Hi, my name is Jonathan David Shepard, and I wrote a chapbook called Omneurus. And this video will be a discussion of the third poem called We Came to Touch Oblivion. I wanted to start out by reading it. It falls, and lo, myself from truer gates, my soul, by my very wish unfold. I fell when I first told the truth, admitted what was missing. Few are we who will let honesty shew. The chasm twixt heaven and there, a million years to fall to where God's eyes are blind and darkness stares. There's water there, I'm nearly sure, and every righteous thing and pure is just beyond our reach allured. Lonely where I want to stay, forever with you by the bay, where we will never meet nor play. From down on earth to heavens high, I find I yet crave darker sky, a place where goodness is a lie, the inky spirits there imbibe, a dull voice gives its diatribe. Then am I the only one? No. Mourning mother's saddest son. We are the stillborn unbegun. We came to touch oblivion. Now, I had some notes I wanted to share. So this is a dark celebration of the relationship between greatness, obsession, and being truly lost in something. Be it your career or art or whatever the focal point may be. If there's greatness in you, at some point you'll be beyond human frontiers, kind of in the dark. When you really try to do your best at something, you're pursuing something so lonely. And that's kind of what this poem is about, right? It's about actually reaching oblivion, actually touching it. It's kind of analogous to falling into the pit or into hell or whatever you want to call it, but I think it's a different place. So let's just go line by line then. Myself from truer gates, my soul. That's falling from heaven, the gates of heaven. The rhyme scheme of this poem is triplets, which may not be obvious in the second one because I rhyme truth with few, and it rhymes with a U sound. But yeah, it's triplets, and then I break towards the end into quintet, you might call it. Okay, so when we're honest, I feel like if we really are honest with ourselves and our experience in life, we admit this kind of loneliness and this darkness that we abide with outside of Eden, outside of perfection in this kind of fallen world. If we're honest, I feel like oblivion is a part of the human experience. The last stanza, I'm inviting the reader to be honest with me. The line, stillborn unbegun, born dead in part by a paralyzing thirst for power. A paralyzing thirst for power. So kind of like you never really step out in life because you're so focused on perfection. The real capture of the spirit of oblivion is the stanza quintet. I add lines so I can continue to flow in that moment of the poem. So this poem follows the ballad of my earthen father because the themes of the ballad of my earthen father necessitate this poem. This is kind of what comes next. So it kind of flows like the difficulties between a father and a son kind of instill in us this thirst for power that can sometimes bring about greatness, but in the end kind of just stops us from living life because we're just pursuing pure power, as cold as it may be. I find I, that's 4 times in that line that I use the I sound. I find I yet crave darker sky, a place where goodness is a lie. Then am I the only one? No. Mourning mother's saddest son. So I insert no there, but the rhyme is actually with one, so a syllable back. Mourning mother's saddest son. That's double alliteration. Mourning mother, ma, ma. saddest son, we are the stillborn unbegun. We came to touch Oblivion. I think those are my notes for this one. So again, we're touching on all these themes keep kind of coming up. So Omneurus has a lot of recurring themes and it has a dark tone and that sort of thing. And this just carries that forward. Those are my notes for this one. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.